Okay, so the brand new patch notes have dropped for the maintenance that we're going to be getting for Season 3 of Black Clover Mobile. It looks pretty damn good. The live stream has just ended, and I will say, yeah, they're cooking some stuff up, honestly. It's gonna be very, very cool. So, to kick things off, as you can see, we're going to be getting a brand new banner with a brand new swimsuit, Vanessa, Charmy, and Asta. Charmy, who is a blue healer, Asta, who is a red defender, and then Vanessa, who is a green attacker. Now, the only negative about this patch is Charmy and Asta for me, because we already have a red defender Asta being the SR one, and we already have a blue healer Charmy being the other SR one, so, which is kind of annoying. I kind of wish, you know, there was something different at least, but, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. It's not the biggest issue in the world, but yeah, I think hopefully they'll be pretty good. Hopefully, I just hope they do unique things, you know, so, but yeah, we don't know exactly what these characters do yet, but we will know later in the future, as you know, we don't necessarily have the information of what these characters do yet, but they're gonna be pretty cool, hopefully. Then it also just mentions how, you know, once the banner goes away, you can then also, you know, summon for them on the standard banner on a non-rate up rate, which is, you know, it's never really worth it, but, you know, if you're really desperate, or you're a whale and somehow didn't manage to get them all or whatever, then I guess you can go in for that if you want, but I wouldn't really recommend it. Then we're getting 20 new stages of Hall of Illusion, which is basically the game mode where you get a lot of your skill upgrade materials for your characters and stuff like that, and where you can, you know, find, it's probably one of the, if not the toughest thing in the game, so having 100 stages is pretty nuts. I think that's already, what, 30 stages they've added, which is kind of crazy. I mean, maybe they're not even that hard to make, but still, that's quite a lot. So we're going to be getting a lot of stuff now, which is really, really cool. So make sure, if you haven't done all the stages you possibly can in the Hall of Illusions, make sure you do it, because it's going to be resetting very, very soon. Then we're getting Season 3, we're getting Knights Battle, which is a Knights competition. I don't know if it's actually, I can't remember, I don't think it is the Guild Wars that we had. I can't really remember. It might be, but if it is, then yeah, it is what it is. This event, if it is the Guild Wars, it was okay. It was a nice way for a lot of players to get some free LR gear, but it also did mean that if you didn't win your Guild Wars, you weren't able to get that gear, pretty much. So yeah, it's a bit of a rip, but you know, at the least, I didn't really mind it, because it was a decent way to get some free rewards just by doing anything in the game that you wanted, so I thought it was decent. But yeah, so the matching, so I guess, yeah, I think this will be the Guild Wars. I think will be, so you'll be matched against another guild on the 31st, and then from the 31st to the 3rd, and then that's when the maintenance will happen again, and then the competition will start from the 3rd of August as well, and will end on the 10th, and then I think the rewards will be given the day after, I think. Then we have a Black Ball Summer Special Training Story, which does look pretty good. From the live stream especially, it did look really good. I'll leave a link to the live stream in the description if you wanted to watch it, so you can see all that stuff for yourself. And in this, I'm not gonna lie, it could be really, really cool, as we're getting a new event stage, we're getting an event exchange shop, we're getting event missions with it, which I assume will be where we get all of our currency to spend in the event exchange shop. And then we're getting an event pass, which sounds to me somewhat like its own unique battle pass, which I think could be really, really cool. Hopefully we'll be able to get a lot of good rewards from that. And then we're getting brand new event skill pages. I think one is an SSR and one's an SR one, I think, so they should also be pretty good. And then we are getting a brand new equipment set. A brand new gear set is being added to the game. I think it was like a HP or something to do with healing, maybe, from the icon alone that we saw. But yeah, that's always good. I don't know how we're going to get it, to be honest, if it's only through this event, which, you know, could be a little bit annoying if you can only get it through this event, but I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Then we're getting a summer special training on time festival thingy, whatever, where basically it's just like a daily login thing, where you can get some, you know, free stuff just by logging in every day. And then we're getting a new limited time event of a Season 3 playtime event. We're getting a limited time stage burning time event, which God knows what that means. And then we're also getting a arena burning time event. I don't know what any of this stuff is. I mean, it's just stuff stuff that we know is going to be happening, but I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see, as, you know, there's not really much, you know, information apart from it's that, and that is pretty much it. Then of course we're getting a brand new Gate of Destiny, Door of Destiny, whatever, so you can pick one of your seasonal characters for free. So make sure you have your key, or else you're kind of going to be screwed. But yeah, so I definitely recommend that you definitely try your best to save up and try and get that key so you can get a free season 3 character, because most likely they're going to be good and you're going to want them. So I think this is going. Then we next have the Mage Shop updates, where we're getting just some, you know, some new stuff in that. I think. I don't think these will be anything too crazy, I don't think, but yeah, that's not really too important. Then we have the Season 3 Battle Pass, where you're going to be able to, you know, get, you know, a bunch of summoning tickets, story tickets, arena stamina, just black crystals in general, character XP, etc. And also at the very end, you'll be able to get one of the skill pages of either Vanessa, Asta, or Charmy, and I believe it's all you get to choose. I can't really remember. I haven't actually done one of those in quite a while, so I can't really remember, but I think you can choose one of them anyway. Then we're getting some slight changes to Arena, where we're getting some brand new, you know, Arena exchange items added to the exchange shop, and then just some progress updates as well in Arena PvP as well. Then we're getting some just brand new packages that you can buy for summoning or whatnot if you do spend money on the game, which is what it is, doesn't really matter. And then we're also just getting a bunch more updates to like the weekly and monthly packages as well. Then this is all of this, just the ending of packages that are currently on sale. And then we are getting a brand new system, which is the multiplier compensation system. I mean, I guess we'll see what this is. So a multiplier setting button is added on the battle formation screen and repeat battle pop-up. It is possible to set a multiplier of 3, and when set, action power, consumption, and compensation corresponding to 3 battles are paid. So I think basically what this means is you can spend 3 times the amount of stamina if you choose to get 3 times the amount of rewards from, like, you know, gear stages and like when like you're patrolling stages, etc. Which I think that's pretty decent. I didn't really mind that. I think that's alright. It's nothing too crazy. It's nothing. It's just going to make grinding, you know, a little bit more manageable, because you can just do it a lot faster, which is going to be really good, because you can kind of just do it 3 times as fast, which is going to be probably very helpful. Assuming as this is what it means, because obviously this is all roughly translated. So we are getting some system improvements, where the Mage Guide tutorials for Black Balls Noel and Black Balls Magna will end, and the level of the given mage will be changed to level 1. Okay, so yeah, this isn't really just this is just some slightly altered things, but yeah, nothing too important, I don't think. Then we're getting some balance fixes towards like toughness and damage reduction, as well as protection. As for the toughness and damage reduction, this can stack up to 90% of the maximum damage received. That is kind of nuts, to be fair. I don't know if that's a buff or nerf. I don't really know, so I don't really know what it was at before, but either way, they're still pretty decent. And then some challenge mode changes. In limited time mode, the effect of immortality on monsters in the Snow Mountains is reduced from 2 turns to 1 turn. Oh my god, thank the Lord, Jesus Christ. I hated these stages so much, because they were literally unkillable for 2 turns, unless if you had Green Uno to remove their immortality, and Jesus, thank goodness they're changing that, because that was so bad. And then we're getting some quest changes. It's just basically the rebalancing of some of the enemies in regular stages, and etc. And then the damage coefficient for the connection pass period between Jack the Ripper and Yami will be increased. Also, this is their united attack increase. Okay, cool. So we're getting just some overall just damage increases, very similar to to what we got with Nozel and Fuegoleon, so not too bad. So before, basically what we are now having is, so for Jack the Ripper's changes, so before it was at a 55-55 at level 1, and now it's going from 60 to 60, and then that will scale with level as well. And then the growth value per level was 5%, and that isn't being changed. And then the bleeding chance was originally 60%, it's now 80%, which is what it is. Then for Yami, whose original damage ratios were 40%, is going to 55-55, and then the growth value per level has gone from 5% to 8% and 8%. So I think Yami's has had quite a lot of buffs, which is the bottom one right here, and then the top one is Jack's buffs, who has had, you know, decent buffs but they're nowhere near Yami's buffs. So, but yeah, not bad. And then just bug fixes here, and then we got it's just some information on the subjugation event that will also be coming as well, so not bad at all. So that is it for the Season 3 patch notes. Hopefully we'll get some more information in the future on what these characters specifically do, but if you're excited like me, then make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!